Hey everybody on Facebook watching this live and on replay, I'm Dr. Will Cole. We are live here in our Functional Medicine Health Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where we see patients around the world via webcam consultations. About 80% of our patients are done via the virtual world. We're based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are doing a simultaneous live stream on Instagram Live as well. And we are ready to get started, and we're going to talk all about the cool health benefits of tea. And for those of you who do not know about functional medicine, it is evidence-based alternative medicine. Look at the previous videos to learn all about functional medicine. And we're going to get started here and talk all about tea. For those of you that read any of the articles that I write, you'll know that I'm a super fan of tea. I consider myself a tea aficionado, if I can call myself that. But it's more than just this sort of ritual that people do in the morning. Hi, Misty on Facebook. How are you doing? And hi, everybody on Instagram. I don't want to ignore you. I feel like I don't know what camera to look at here. But yeah, so anyways, we all have this morning ritual that people like their coffee, people like their whatever, hot chocolate in the morning, or people like to have maybe some broth in the morning. So let's look at tea, because that's typically my morning ritual and what it is. It's so common that people can't realize, sometimes they don't realize the awesome health benefits of tea. So there's four main types of tea. The true tea, it comes from the same tea plant. So white tea, if I can speak, white tea, green tea, black tea, oolong tea, and then those are the actual four true types of tea from the Camellia sinensis tea plant. And then there's also herbal tea, which is a wide Yvette's correct. Yvette, let me just say this, guys. I'm gonna be real. Our selfie stick for Instagram Live was buffering the sounds for people on Instagram. So poor Yvette has to literally hold her hand up for everybody on Instagram. So if you know the behind the scenes, it's funnier than you can see right now. All right. So all true tea comes from the Camellia sinensis plant. And many people don't know that the difference between black, white, green, and oolong tea is how they're prepared and how they're grown and where they're grown and the amount of shade that they're provided whenever they're growing. So there's quite an art to the growing and the picking and the preparing of tea. So by the time it gets to you in your tea bag or in your loose tea leaf container, a lot has happened. So I go into detail about the different aspects of growing the tea and what the different types of growing and the preparations, what type of extra health benefits they provide. In the comment section below, we will put that in the comment section below as soon as Yvette doesn't have to hold my smartphone after we're offline, and we'll put in the comment section below. So all the main types of tea, same type of plant, different superpowers, if you will, different special impact they can have on your health. So the difference is the processing, but also the caffeine count. So black tea, oolong tea tend to have more caffeine. The darker teas tend to have more caffeine, and the green has a little bit less than that, and then the white has even less than that. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, and we've talked in the past about the CYP1A2 gene, which is a type of detoxification gene. Some people are fast metabolizers and slow metabolizers, and that can impact how your body processes caffeine. And some people are super sensitive to caffeine. My mother-in-law, for example, can't even handle caffeine that's in creams on her body. She gets jittery from that. She's a slower metabolizer of that, and fast metabolizers tend to be fine and they can have coffee at 9 p.m. and they aren't staying up at night. So the lighter teas, like the white tea, is least oxidized. They are prepared. It's more of a less processed form of the tea. And then herbal teas come from herbs and fruit essences and other things like that, and those are typically, other than yerba mate, caffeine free. Can't think of an example other than yerba that contains caffeine in the herbal tea world. So I am a fan of all types of teas. In the tea, I love the true teas more than anything. So I think the black, green, white are my favorites. Oolong is good as well. I'm a big fan of matcha green tea, Essentia green tea. I'm a fan of black tea because I just love the taste, and it has a lot of good antioxidants as well. I think in the health blogosphere, a lot of times the green tea takes the sort of trumps everything else, but black tea actually has a lot of antioxidants. So don't downplay that and think, well, the healthy choice is just the green tea, because black tea has a different array of antioxidants through the preparation of the black tea as well. So all of these teas, to varying degrees, contains ECGC, which is the main catechin or antioxidant that's in all teas, not just green tea, but it's in black and white tea and oolong tea as well. So ECGC, which is the acronym for the antioxidant, it boosts metabolism, it improves skin quality, it slows down oxidation, it slows down the aging process, accelerated aging, because it's an antioxidant. It's been shown to improve brain function, help overall decrease chronic diseases because it's eating up free radicals and decreasing inflammation in the body. It's been linked to reducing heart attack and stroke risk, heart disease risk, improving insulin resistance. That's obviously the main hormonal resistance pattern that's linked to type 2 diabetes, and as I mentioned before, decreasing inflammation levels. So it should show to be the minimum for seeing the health benefits. And evidence is pointing towards, in the scientific literature, to 3 cups a day. Not that much. It's easy to get in, to see the benefits. A lot of the research is centering as being the minimum of tea to start seeing the benefits of the ECGC and the other catechins or antioxidants that are found in the tea. So some things to consider when picking out the tea that you want to have. Number one is you want to get the most out of the ECGC, the most out of these antioxidants that are found in this whole food. So one way to do that is using warm water to hot water, like hotter waters, to kind of basically cause the steeping to draw more of the antioxidants into the water. So over doing iced tea, I would prefer, from an antioxidant standpoint, to pull out as much of the antioxidants as you can out of the plant. Number two, I would avoid, in most cases, to adding milk to your tea. Which, look, I have many English friends. They have to do it that way, or they feel like they're being sacrilegious, or against their country's tradition. But the reality is that has been shown to dampen some of the effects of the antioxidants. Do I think it negates everything? I don't think there's really enough evidence to see that. So better's, using someone on Facebook's giving me a frowny face. I don't know if they don't like the fact that I mentioned not having it with milk. And that means even the almond milk and the other types of milks either. I prefer to err on the side of caution, because there's not a lot of research on this, to just have the tea straight up. Don't add tons of stuff to it. Don't add tons of sugar to it. But look, if that's the only way you're going to get the tea, I still think the benefits outweigh the negatives if you mix it with some almond milk or some coconut milk or something like that. Adelia on Facebook is saying lion's mane mushroom tea. So I love mixing adaptogens with tea as well. I think that's one smart way to enhance the benefits of tea. And Misty Rushing, who's telling us awesome things about her tea on Facebook, just a splash. She was the one giving me the frowny face about the milk. So maybe just a splash, right? But you can see in the comment section below the studies that I'm referring to enhance the ECGC. So you guys can dig into that if you want. Something else to remember is just, I would look at the quality of the tea company that you're buying from. So getting organic whenever you can. Tea can use, I would say a lot of it's unregulated, especially if it's coming from China and some of these countries. You don't really know the sourcing of it and the growing of it. So I would err on the side of caution and get organic and know the origins of the tea that you're coming from, because there are some studies to show that certain teas are higher in heavy metals, which is no good, especially when you're trying to do the well-intentioned healthy thing, and you're having this drink 3 times a day or more, and it's higher in heavy metals. And someone's saying, how about tannins in tea, or good or bad? So tannins are the compound in the tea that make it tan. Actually, the coloring is, if you spill it on your white dress shirt, it'll tan, it'll stain your shirt. That's the tannins. I think it's part of the phytonutrients and the antioxidants. It's the whole food plant. I don't think it's a bad thing. Some people may be more sensitive to it than others, but overall, again, the benefits outweigh the negatives for most people. Okay, I think that's everything, guys. It covered everything. I love, and again, I'm not sponsored by Pique Tea. I just love this company. I stand behind the company. I just love their stuff. Pique Tea. This is not sponsored, guys, but this is just what I've been having in the office during the day. So it is really nice because you don't have to wait to have it steep. You literally just put this little bag in hot water and dissolves right up. It's dissolving tea powder, and you have your tea literally right away. So it's really cool. This is the Sencha green tea. They have black tea, which I love. They have a passion tea, which I love. So they have a lot of cool stuff. Passion green tea, I believe it is. So this is Pique Tea. We'll put in the comment section below information about them, so you guys can check them out. All right, guys. I think that's it. For more information about all of this, you can check out drwillcole.com. Thank you so much for joining me on Facebook and Instagram. And everybody, give Yvette's hand a hand clap, because she's been holding my phone for the past however many, 10 minutes we've been doing this, 15 minutes. All right, guys. I will talk to you next time on... Thank you so much, everybody. I'll talk to you next time.